Bones are amazing things. They hold us up, they support us, they make us strong. But bones have other uses. In the past, bones were thrown by diviners, seeking out the mysteries of the future. Now the bones are cubes, made of plastic or resin, but they still reveal things to us. As they fall from our fingers and rattle across the table, the story becomes clear. Welcome to Bone Throwers Theater, an RPG actual play podcast. Thanks very much for listening to Bone Throwers Theater. My name is Jordan. We are still in the middle of our convention fiasco sessions. It's turned out to be quite the interesting game so far, and we still have 4 dice left to assign. So things are only going to get more crazy. I am going to actually take a black die for my last die. So you guys can go ahead and set the scene for me.
Let's see, you just had...
I just got punched in the face.
Mm-hmm.
I just
then got up and retaliated.
Yeah, totally laid out the dude who accused me of stealing $1,500.
Because you did.
Hey now.
Did something go wrong with your payments? Is that maybe what goes on?
It could have been lost in the mail.
And your house is being foreclosed on now?
Yeah, that could be a flash forward.
I feel like that would be more of a wrap-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe something happens during this altercation that makes Tate decide he's not hiring you.
Because he punches like a wuss.
You can't join my MMA fighting ring, boy. You don't punch well enough.
You play ball like a girl.
Oh, or how about he ends up talking him into not actually getting an actual job, but instead selling drugs for him.
Tate?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tate's doing it on the side.
Because his dealer is now out of the picture since he's gone off to Vegas to marry a 16-year-old.
Well, nobody knows
Yeah,
that
no
yet,
one knows
though.
that yet, but...
But Tate does.
How does
Tate
Tate know? Tate's
not-
my uncle.
Yeah.
Just got there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he would've
Tate just
known.
got here.
But I'm saying in the future, if we go a couple days in the future,
Right.
Tate could go, okay, I need you
That's
to,
a good point.
That's not really a negative outcome, though, because you're still getting money.
if I get caught.
I say you go
what
back
he-
to jail.
What he was doing is he was trying to get an actual job.
Yeah.
I got it. They receive the or the money gets returned to the box office or the post office, and the police get notified that it showed up,
Somebody was mailing cash.
that somebody was mailing cash.
I got a money order.
Yeah, that's true, he did.
I clever that way. I have a receipt for it and everything.
And his house catches fire.
His wallet falls out with the receipt in it. Pick it up.
How
No,
is
the
that?
police would have found the receipt then.
Oh.
They would have been in my wallet. All they know is I got
I got it. What about if you have a job selling cars? Thor gets a job selling cars. Somebody steals from the dealership, and you're the one who gets blamed, even though you actually didn't do it this time.
That's a good one.
Trying to be on the straight and narrow doesn't work.
Yep.
Okay.
Because Tate's like, well, it's on your record before.
That's why you were in jail before. So why should we take the risk?
Right.
Okay.
That would work.
So this is a flash forward then.
This
Yeah.
is
A few days, maybe even.
Yeah, a couple
Weeks.
days.
I'd say
a week or two.
Maybe
Yeah,
a month
That's cool.
after signing the job.
No, because then we have to presuppose whatever happens to these two. I'd say just a couple days.
No, we just don't have to mention
And
it.
Leroy's
I would
don't
just not
mention
mention it
Okay.
because
Yeah,
it
just
can
wanna-
still...
It doesn't involve me at this point, so
Yeah.
why would it be?
Leroy's still in the mud weeks later.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just wouldn't mention Joy at all.
Okay, so Tate calls me into his office, which doubles as a hot box.
Look, I don't really know how to talk about this without causing some problems here, but some money's gone missing at the dealership. Do you know anything about it?
Dude, why is it when people's money always goes missing, they come back to me? I did not take your money.
You know what kind of reputation you have.
Yeah, trash man.
No, you know what I'm talking about. You've stolen before. I know you. Now.
Look, dude, don't be casting stones in glass houses. You're the guy whose office smells like an herbal shop.
I know that. And if this was any other situation, I probably would look the other way, but this is my place of business, and I gotta look out for me.
Dude, that's messed up. It could have been, you know, that kid you got out there, Jackson. You know, he that scrawny little kid. He looks like he's pumping in at least a half kilo of heroin into his arm every day.
I'm gonna be honest. The owner thinks it's you, has good reason to think so. We need to keep this clean. I gotta let you go.
Macchio is behind this, isn't he? He's upset about that. He's upset about that restraining order I put against him. He's trying to get you to fire me so that I'm going to lose my house.
Nope. I'm sorry, but you gotta go. It's end of discussion. Please leave.
I want you to come by your house and pick up your weed. I'm not selling for you anymore.
That's probably better.
Storms out, slams the door.
Scene.
That was a black die.
Oh, definitely.
Sadness.
You lost
That
your
was
job.
kind of
Lose your house
it's
again.
like, oh, that's really sucky. It wasn't like, oh well, at least we got us coming. That was like, oh no,
Just trying to turn it around.
he was actually trying to do good.
He's trying to get a job, trying to sell cars, you know.
It's karma.
And weed.
And we.
Gotta make a living.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
All right.
All right.
Is this ransom? You gotta decide which bad guy to root for.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I took a die there was because I had no idea where to go with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this character is kind of not rooted in anything. So for me, it was take the die, see what happens. But your character is pretty well grounded.
Yeah. Let's see. It's hard for me to say what I do next without knowing what the response would be to the flood.
That's a good point.
Well, you did just have Tate go into
Oh,
your
that's
house.
true. Yeah, we'll do that. That's gonna be the scene. Is conversation with Tate
Is Elizabeth
about old times.
About old times. All right. Sounds good.
Did Elizabeth come in with you guys?
Sheesh.
She was talking to Leroy.
Well, yeah, but you guys probably helped her move Leroy out of the mud.
Take
No,
the-
I did not.
No.
Well,
way.
Tate did.
Tate didn't even realize he was stuck in the mud.
Tate's his brother, and we were
I didn't
standing
get
right
around to telling
there.
You
her
never
I
got
was
around
stuck
to
in
You
my-
didn't say anything.
I would've told you.
Well,
Yeah,
Elizabeth
just
would
like-
have called him over and asked him for help. She can't move him by herself in that electric wheelchair. I mean, electric
All right,
scooter.
let's just say that happened. That
Well,
you
Okay.
initially went
well,
in.
we'll say that you come over to
Okay.
get Tate.
All right.
During our conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay.
Alright.
So, Tate, buddy, how's it been? It's been what, 17, 18 years since we hung out?
Yeah, something like that. What's up? You I don't know, you want to spark up?
A little bit early, but I got some stuff
it,
if you're
Leroy.
interested.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Maybe have a little beer with it too.
Stop.
Yeah, it's a little bit early for beer for me, but
Well, we can spark up.
yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Hey, Tate.
What?
Tate, can you help me get Leroy out
Oh,
of the
hey,
mud?
Lizzie. Yeah.
Hey, just a second. I gotta get my brother out of this mud patch. I don't know. Did it rain last night? Tate, can you help me out for just a second, please?
I love it.
All right, hold on a second there, Michael. I'll be right back. So, Tate goes, helps
Tell
out.
your brother I said hi.
All right, we'll do.
All right,
comes
get him
over.
out of the mud, and then
Hope
she's
they
gonna
know.
go inside with him and hopefully
And as you're walking
put
back,
him
he's
to
like,
bed.
you should go into this bathroom and take a dump in this toilet tank.
Oh, an upper decker?
Oh,
So I'm like, so Tate's like, Leroy, you need to stop getting yourself into these messes.
all right. Thanks, Tate. I'll take care of him from here. Do you
Alright.
guys mind if I come over in a little bit?
I don't know. You'd have to talk to Michael.
Okay. Well, just tell him I'll stop by. I'm gonna get Leroy all cleaned up and put down for a nap.
It's 10:30.
You
not
had a
old.
rough morning.
Anyway, you come back over?
Yeah.
Alright, so we light up.
Yep. We're smoking dubs.
Reminisce about the good old days. Lizzie, remember me and her, we was hooked up back in the day?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to it? She just left with no explanation that one day. And
I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe she called it off because she ended up getting pregnant.
What? She got pregnant? Oh, is that Joy? She pregnant with Joy?
Yeah, probably about that time that you guys stopped seeing each other.
Wonder whose kid she is.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's Liz.
Hey, Lizzie, come on in.
And Johnny has received a black die.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Hey. Oh, whew. This room is bringing back memories. My goodness.
Yeah, you want some?
Oh, I really shouldn't.
No. And then Tate hands one to her. Come on, just a little.
All right.
Just a
all
little.
right.
Just like the good old days.
Yeah.
Your daughter comes by it naturally.
Yeah, we were just talking about the last time you guys saw each other.
Yeah,
It was-
Liz.
It's probably like around when you got pregnant.
Tate says you got pregnant right about then? What? Is that Joy?
Yeah. Yep. She's my only kid, so, yep.
Wait a second. How old's Joy?
She's 16 this year,
Huh.
and a handful.
That's about. Michael, are you?
Wait a second, what?
Is he?
Well,
Wait a second.
I didn't.
What was I just saying?
To be how you found out. I was gonna tell you this evening, but
Are you sure there was nobody else?
excuse me.
Hey, it was a party time.
Did you guys have sex?
You know, I might have
Yeah, brother.
partied a little hard sometimes, but I never cheated on you, Michael.
I appreciate that, but you just left out on cold.
What was I supposed to do? That night we had talked about never wanting kids, and you had been so adamant about wanting to follow your rock and roll career, and then I found out like the next week I was pregnant.
This got really real. Do you have any bongs, Michael?
Nah, I just started this back up a couple days ago. I don't have any of my stuff anymore.
Alright, do you have like a Gatorade bottle and like just a bucket of water?
Yeah, let's see what we can put together for you.
Okay.
No. Hold on.
No, I'm with Tate on this. I can't handle this with straight head right now.
See, and this is why I didn't tell you. What kind of a father would you make? You can't even handle finding out about it without lighting up.
I didn't start lighting up again until I saw your daughter doing it.
Excuse me? Wait a minute.
I've been sober for 10 years.
Were you
You
smoking
were
weed
smoking
with your daughter?
my daughter? With our daughter?
I guess so.
Michael, you son of a gun! And she smacks you.
Well,
then.
Jerry.
do you have any frozen pizzas, Michael?
And she smacks Tate.
I just want to point out for the record that Johnny and Stephanie are married and do have a daughter.
And I would not be just smacking you if this happened.
We can call that scene. I think that's pretty black.
Smacked you and my brother.
Oops. Oh, man. How do I follow that
Is
up?
it just me or I'm listening to the radio version of Senseless? Wait, when the hell did I start listening to the Gallagher family?
Yeah.
All right, Jeremy.
Oh, my gosh. Well,
Leroy pooping himself.
Are you sure that wasn't just the mud?
Yeah.
Like a black or a white guy?
Or you can just
or
let
like
him
to
see.
frame the scene.
Yeah, you gonna find out about your flood and take revenge?
Yeah, that might be a good one.
That's what I'm contemplating.
How is he gonna get vengeance on that one though? That did some real property damage.
Yeah, it did.
Get my shotgun.
Or he can find the black dye and find out that the basement's flooded.
Yeah. It's
Or-
low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Or Liz can come back crying and
And say,
And
"We're
inform
family."
you that your niece is your worst enemy's daughter. In which case you inform her what she was doing, and then there's a large altercation.
Maybe kick him out of the house at that point.
and
Or she
I'm just
says
try-
she's
I-
moving out.
I like that.
That's it. This whole neighborhood.
I want you to get the white dye. I really do.
Oh.
I want
Jeff.
something awesome to happen to you.
The last one's not a wild, though, is it?
Yes.
Oh, it is?
It might be. Let me double check the rule.
Okay, man.
Because if we're not around to take care of you, boy, you're going to be ending up
Yes.
stranded a lot.
The final die is wild. It can either be black or white. Once the final die has been allocated, scene 2 ends.
Okay.
Act 2 ends.
All right. I'm going to frame the scene.
Okay.
The scene is, yes, Liz comes back and she's distraught and
Furious.
sort of explains things. And Leroy will then explain the whole thing with Joy. And I'll leave it up to how you want to role play that with Liz to follow that through. But then
Let me just channel
Leroy
my
is
inner
done
mommy.
playing games.
Of course.
And he's
Potato gone.
going right over with his heavy artillery to Michael's house.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Heavy artillery, are we talking literally or figuratively?
Yeah, sort of.
We'll
Well,
find out.
Right.
he's not going over. Let's just put it that way.
It's flying
So-
over.
Where did
Do you remember that catapult idea?
So where did Elizabeth leave you?
I guess.
In your room?
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
Well, I'm in the downstairs bathroom.
You're swimming in the basement.
Well, not the basement.
First floor.
And I'm sitting there with a dry towel, like the water is not working.
Trying to
So
clean
you
up.
hear a slam.
That's the first thing you
Right.
hear me say when you walk in. The
Yeah.
water is not working. What's the problem?
That effing neighbor of yours is the problem.
Don't I know that? Hello?
Oh
Wheelchair?
no. Oh no. You don't know that.
What do you do now?
You mean besides light up with joy? How about the fact that he's her freaking father, and when he finds out, he goes and makes himself a bong because he can't deal with it? That's what he did.
Oh no.
There's pictures.
Oh yes.
It's time to break out the big guns. I've been holding back all these years.
Where
Now-
are they? I'll go get them.
I think you should get Joy, wherever she is.
You said she's at work.
I don't know where she went.
She
That's
doesn't
what
need to be here for this.
Oh, she needs to be here.
Why?
We just gave Jeremy a white die.
Hallelujah. This is gonna be epic.
Yes.
It's like, go down to work, get her, but first, you want to help me? Let's open up the closet.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. And she wheels you over to the hallway next to the closet and opens it up. What am I looking for?
See that big suitcase trunk thing that's up on the top shelf there?
Yeah, huh?
You can grab that.
She gets it down with much scuffling and
And it's heavy.
right. And straps it.
It's just a bunch of elaborate gadgetry and stuff. And he's like,
Leroy, what the hell is this?
this is going to destroy his house.
With an
Opens-
erector set?
Yeah. Get me anything heavy. Actually, give me that sledgehammer that was outside.
It's all covered with mud. I don't want to bring it inside.
Yeah.
It's not going to be in here for long.
Yes.
I hope you know what you're doing.
And then there, remember I borrowed his bowling ball? Let's get that from the top shelf too.
All right, so she gathers all the supplies for the mad scientist.
And if while you're out there, if you can find his cat.
It's dead in the bag.
I would
She
think
goes-
that a dog would have been like rolling on it.
Yeah, I don't think she finds this cat, but
I'm just saying that's what he
so
would
she's
have
got the bowling ball and the sledgehammer. Now what?
bowling ball, the sledgehammer, random items, tire iron, half a cinder block,
Some cantaloupes,
Is this a skeet
water
launcher?
Pretty much.
gallons of milk.
It's a high-powered.
Ah!
launch me.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then the megaphone, please.
She kind of brings it down with a devilish grin.
So,
All right, then he's just gonna load up the first item, which would be the sledgehammer.
Where are we?
We're in his
In his room?
In his room.
Shouldn't we do this from the sidewalk outside his house or something?
No, it'll be better here. See that fence
Okay.
that's partitioning? It's not
Uh-huh.
gonna be in about 2 seconds. Hey, Michael!
Finish this.
Leroy Jenkins! Sledgehammer through the fence.
And into the window of his kitchen, where he and Tate are sitting.
smoking.
Dude! Big
What is that?
comes out of the-
I think that's your brother's sledgehammer.
Oh, man.
I want to return your bowling ball!
I gotta leave.
I think I'm coming with you.
Wait, let me do one.
Cinder block?
This is for an awful father!
I don't know how you expect him to be a good father. He didn't know.
Your beer bong!
See?
Yeah,
See. And that just continues until there's no more items left.
I suppose so.
And this one's for you, Tate, you son of a...
Remind me never to tick off Jeremy.
It's got some ideas.
It's all in the family. We're all angry goths a little bit.
Okay.
I'm watching the Gallagher family special. Holy cow.
All right.
Okay.
This is a wild dice, so whatever happens to Joy, you can turn it any way.
This could be interesting.
Well,
Someone's-
do you want famous things or do you want us to choose?
I'm trying to think,
How about white for her white wedding?
I would like her to have white, but I'm trying to think what would be a positive outcome for her. Because she wants to piss off her
Freedom.
mom.
Yeah, freedom.
Freedom.
But
And
she
she
doesn't really
gets
want to
pregnant
marry him.
and
She
has a
just
baby.
wants to piss off her mom. I speak from experience. Having a baby is not freedom. Just saying.
I mean, I'm thinking the standpoint of pissing off the mom.
Okay, mom's plenty pissed right now.
True. Yeah.
So
Do you want to choose white or black? Or do you want a famous scene?
it might not seem like a happy ending for her, but it probably is the most positive thing to have happen. But what if Harold's car breaks down?
Yeah,
An
right outside.
Yeah, I like the officer.
Yes, that's what happens. Okay.
God.
So Harold's car breaks down, and she's just like, "Ugh, screw this. So like she gets out and starts trying to thumb a ride, and Officer Beaverage is the first one to pull over and be like, "Oh, young lady," yeah, and all that stuff. So okay, so we're riding in the car. Wow!
Get married.
Cranking up the music.
Free bird.
Of course it is. Of course.
Somebody make a car breaking down noise.
Turkeys in the engine?
That's a big bro.
Become part of the group.
Harry? What's going on?
Tate sold me a good car.
Yeah. We're having a problem. I gotta take a look at the engine.
Great.
Just hang tight. So he pulls over, gets out, opens the hood, starts kind of looking through things.
She's just sitting there. No, you know what? Screw this. And she gets out with her backpack and her purse. She's like, I'm out of here. Not waiting for this. She walks over, starts walking backward down the road with her thumb out.
Where are you gonna go? We're going to get married.
I don't care where. I'm just going away.
But babe, come on. We're gonna go. We're gonna have the wedding. We're gonna be happily married. We're gonna have the storybook ending.
Come back, babe. Come back, babe. Come back.
No, I don't have time for this.
All right.
Yeah, you just see the car, just see driving by and you see the
It's an
the
unmarked
lady,
car.
yeah, the lady walking away, pull over, turn the lights on, no siren, just kind of pulling in. Yeah, the car. How you doing?
Oh, hi, officer.
Hmm. You do realize hitchhiking on these roads is illegal, right?
No, actually, I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm. Where are you trying to go to?
Vegas?
Vegas. I think you're a bit away. You're a bit far away from Vegas. How do you expect to get there just hitchhiking?
I don't know. They do it in the movies.
I'm sorry to tell you, ma'am, this isn't exactly the movies. This isn't exactly Thelma and Louise here.
You'd be surprised.
This isn't exactly cops either. So, hey, besides you're aren't you a little young for Vegas? You look a little young to be going to Las Vegas.
No. No, I'm 18.
Yeah, but you do realize most of the stuff you gotta do, you're age 21, right?
What?
21 to drink, 21 to gamble.
Well, yeah, I know.
You got your ID on you, darling?
I don't. No.
No?
Sorry.
What is this,
I don't have any ID on me.
is this something I'll be able to get from your father over here, the car you just got out of?
In character. He's not my dad.
Oh, he's not your dad?
No.
Mind if I ask who he is?
He's my boss.
He's your boss.
Uh-huh.
And you're driving down to Las Vegas. You're driving down to Las Vegas with your boss.
Well, no, obviously we're not driving anywhere at the moment.
Yes, I see that. There's a lot of steam coming out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing trying to head to Vegas?
I don't know what he's doing. I'm just going to Vegas.
I'll take a look at her left hand and I see.
You didn't give her a ring.
No.
He just proposed.
This is Mike, by the way. Back as
Yeah.
Officer Beaverage.
Trying, yeah. You can just call me Mr. Pibb.
That's right.
Black or white.
I think maybe at this point, Harold walks up and is like, "Oh, officer, so glad you stopped by. Can you help us with this car?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
get a towing company or something."
Yeah, sure. I'll get you.
And Stephanie has just received a black die.
Okay, what does that mean, though?
It means
And
it's a
negative
bad
outcome.
A negative outcome.
Okay, so I don't get to Vegas?
It's not ending well.
Nope.
Okay,
It's not
I
ending.
mean, that's...
However negative
You're going back
it
home.
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that's ending. You're
Yeah.
going
I probably
back
just
home.
lost my job.
So,
Handle your weed supply.
yeah, I'll get you took out here. Give me 1 second. Let me head back to my cruiser. I'll call
Sounds-
somebody up for some help.
Sounds good. Thank
He
you.
goes back to the cruiser, types up the license plate. Plates on the car come back stolen.
Tate!
Gets better. It gets better.
Bull. No, wait.
What's the name on the? So he knows now the car's stolen. Gets back out. Hey, excuse me, sir. Real quick for AAA. Can I just see your ID real quick, please?
Yeah. Yes. Sure.
All right. Just
you
give me
go.
1 second while I run all this info real quick. You
Okay.
everything
Well, why do you need to run it? I don't.
It's just precaution. Anytime they ask for
Okay.
it, I have to run it.
All right. All right.
Goes back in the car, starts looking at the computer, and they start seeing a APB out for kidnapping. I guess Liz was a little upset.
Yeah.
She couldn't find her daughter. at her place of business. Yep.
He walks back over, gives the man his license back. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just a second here. Who's this young lady you got with you right here?
This is a friend of mine.
Friend of yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Where you guys heading?
Going to Vegas. She has family out there.
Oh, does she?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're taking her. She asked me if I could give her a ride, and I talked to her uncle who lives out there, so
Okay.
taking her out.
Where y'all heading from?
From
Poppleton Terrace.
Poppleton Terrace. Just heading from Poppleton.
That's a ways away.
Oh, yeah. But, like I said, just got family there, and I was going to go there and gamble anyway, so I figured, hey.
All right. What's this young lady's name? I mean, she didn't have her ID on her, so.
Joy Campbell?
Joy Campbell, okay. Sir, you want to turn around, put your hands on top of your head for me, please?
Why?
We just got a couple problems here. One,
Should be problems.
well, yeah, we've got a hit on the plates on your car coming back stolen.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is my
And-
car. I just bought this car last week.
The plates come back stolen on it.
That's ridiculous. This is a mistake.
And
Can you
the,
go run it again?
I ran it twice already.
That
And
just
that's
can't.
kind of at least your concerns. We have an APB out for a young lady around 16 years old fitting her description.
Wait, I
going by
told
the
you I'm
name of
18.
Campbell for kidnapping.
There's no.
Sir, I need you to turn around.
There's no
for me.
kidnapping. She just had a fight
Ma'am,
with
if you
her
just
mother.
Step aside real quick.
It's
You'll need you to turn around, put your hands
misunderstanding.
behind
She
your
had a
back,
fight with
and
her
we can get
mother.
all that settled
I don't-
at the precinct.
I don't
need you
want to
turn
do
your-
this.
Sir, turn around, put your hands behind your back, please. This is the last time I'm asking you.
Wait a minute, you're
So he-
arresting him?
So he does. He turns around.
This is so screwed up.
And ma'am, your mother's already on her way here to pick you up, take
Oh
you
my
back
god,
home.
what? You called my mother?
Yeah, we kind of have to, ma'am.
Ah, I hate you.
She'll be here in about a couple
This
hours.
is all
last
your
I
fault,
heard.
Harold. This is all your fault. You and your stupid getting married idea. What the
Married?
hell were you thinking?
Whoa,
And
time
there's
out.
that.
And
There's that.
scene. And scene.
You're welcome.
Nice. Nice.
Carlin, I think I see a little sweat coming off your forehead.
I feel like it's actually happening.
It's just a game.
And that's it for this episode of Bone Throwers.
Thank you for listening to Bone Throwers Theater. The cast is Carlin, Jeff, Jeremy, Johnny, Jordan, and Stephanie. This podcast is released under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 3.0 Unported license. Please feel free to share the podcast, but please do not modify it or attempt to gain financially from it. To find the show online, visit our site, bonethrowerstheater.com. Our Twitter feed is @bonethrowerstheater, and our email address is bonethrowerstheater@gmail.com. Join our social networks on Facebook and Google+. Podcast art was designed by Laura Tress and is used with her permission. Until next time, may the bones fall in your favor. This has been a Nerd Circle podcast production.